you actually agree with the men are the order, women are the chaos. This is something that you've
Absolutely.
talked about before.
Yep.
Okay, weigh in on that if you would.
So, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, it's women, when they're in love, they want your attention all the time.
Yeah.
And like all relationships start out casually, just casually hanging out, having fun, eventually hooking up. Most women in Western society are typically going to sleep with a guy by a second or third date. Obviously, if you're religious, you're Muslim, or you're a Christian, and no sex till marriage, the seduction happens on the wedding night, obviously. But what happens over time, and when you look at the old movies, like one of the favorite movies that I reference is It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed. The whole movie, the whole love story, she has had it in her mind since she was a little girl that she wants to grow up and be George Bailey's wife. And so she's constantly going out of her way, working with the women in the neighborhood to create the conditions where the two of them get together. Because when the two of them get together, sparks happen. And the more a woman falls in love, the more she calls you, the more she texts you, provided obviously you show up and you're in your masculinity. And it gets to the point where typically men start the courtship off, but as the weeks go by, most of the time after you've been intimate with a girl, then what starts happening is she starts calling you, texting you every other day, and then you start spending more and more time together to the point where she's always at your place, you're always at hers, you're waking up together, you're going to bed together, and they'll be stuck to you like a sucker fish, provided you constantly stay in your masculinity. Like we were talking about indifference earlier. Indifference makes a difference. It doesn't mean you're a cold fish, but it means you're laser focused on your purpose, your mission, and then when your girl wants your attention, she goes out of her way to get it. Like my girlfriend will come around and say, "I need your attention. I want you to pay attention to me. Give me your attention." And I'll do it. I was like, and I'll stop at them. And I was like, "What do you need, babe?" And I'm totally 100% present with her. It doesn't mean you're a cold dick and you ignore her and you pretend like she exists. You're focused on, as a man, what you need to be focused on. And when she wants your attention, she'll go out of her way to do that by bringing joy and being easygoing, easy to get along with, communicating like an adult, not being a hothead, cussing you out or being pissed off at you. She'll communicate what you need from her. And then you got to provide it. You can't just tell her, yeah, I'll do it, and then you just go back to what you were doing before.
Coach, I just want to highlight everything you just kind of said and throw it back your way. Number one, purpose, mission, man's number one focus. Boom. And when you're focusing on that, you're sort of indifferent to she's dealing with what she's got to deal with, all good. And play on words, your indifference makes a difference. And then when she wants your attention, it's incumbent on you to drop what you're doing and 100% be present and pay attention. Don't half-ass the attention in being present. So focus on your
working on something that you have to get done, but just giving her 10 seconds, babe, I'm real busy. I'll be done in 30 minutes, and then you'll have all my attention. And that's what she wants to hear. That number one, you tell her that you either give it to her on the spot because you can, or if you can't, you'll tell her when you're going to do it, and then you got to actually follow through and do it. Because as a man, you can't tell your woman one thing and then do another, because then she's not going to trust your masculine core. She's going to start to think that you're full of shit. Because women know, they go off of your actions. If you tell her you love her and you care about her and you promise to do things, you'll actually follow through and do it. And if you're constantly saying one thing and doing another, eventually she's not going to take anything you say seriously because your actions don't match your words.
Fosh, how accurate or on point is Coach's statements
accurate.
right there?
Everything that you're saying, I agree with.
You just got two thumbs up, buddy.
I'm used to it.
That confidence.
I might always be right, but I'm never wrong, I like to say.
So funny.
Okay, by the way, what's your relationship status?
I have a girlfriend.
Okay, how long you guys been together?
We've been seeing each other past year now.
Just a year?
Yeah.
What's her biggest complaint about you? Because you seem to have all the answers, so there's got to be something. What's the catch here?
Yeah.
She doesn't really complain.
It's like almost like on The Office. He's like, "What do you say is your biggest downside?" He's like, I work too hard. That's my biggest issue that I have is I'm just too hard of a worker." Your whole thing is, I got it all
I
going
do
on.
this for a living, so
Yeah.
I mean, I constantly am dealing with guys and some women that are having problems, and it's when you understand human interaction, then it's just a matter of asking high quality questions, and then implementing a plan of action to take care of things.
So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Soscast, click right here.